Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Like back in with another YouTube video. And in today's video we're going to be doing let's talk about Black Manta. So if you're unfamiliar with exactly what this series is, pretty much I do a let's talk and do go into character analysis pretty much. And just talk about the character and do a let's talk on them pretty much. So yeah, and anyways, in today's we have Aquaman's arch enemy, Black Manta. So yeah, what I like to do in these things is just give a quick introduction, say when the character was created and everything like that, and then pretty much go into character analysis of just some of the stuff they do, why they do it, whatever. In this case, we're doing Black Manta. I'm doing this on different characters in Marvel and DC. I'm doing these more so on characters that I have a feeling that have a lot more character analysis to them than, say, Superman, for example. I'm not saying Superman doesn't have character analysis. I just prefer talking about, like, say, Punisher, Silver Surfer, Reverse Flash, Mr. Freeze. Those are the ones I've done, and now I'm doing Black Manta. So, yeah, let's get into this. So, Black Manta, known as the arch enemy of Aquaman, these two hate each other's guts. Yeah, he was created in September 1967 for Aquaman number 35. So he was created about, I don't know, like about 50 years ago. Yeah, over 50 years ago, pretty much. So he's quite an old character. I mean, he's nothing new or anything. Uh, yeah, the Black Manta, definitely a very interesting character. Just for different ways, he's pretty much depicted as a ruthless pirate that seeks to destroy Atlantis. So let's just discuss his origins. So Black Manta has actually had many different origins. Some of the more popular ones were when he was a child, he was kidnapped and he wanted Aquaman to save him because he was at sea, but Aquaman never did, and then he ended up having to kill his way out of it, and then he escaped, and then uh, Aquaman didn't save him, and he was just like Aquaman, and he would vow to get revenge or something. So there's one of that. There's that story, and then there's the story of Aquaman ended up killing his father when he was more of a younger superhero and less responsible. He was kind of responsible for his death of his father, and Black Manta ended up wanting to actually kill 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 Aquaman. So yeah, and something very interesting as well as his name. His real name is David Hyde. In case people wondering, because I've noticed a lot of the times they never really say his real name. They always say Black Manta all the time. It's the character name, I guess. And yeah, he wears like a sub suit pretty much most of the time. He's got laser eyes. You can see the red eyes. That's why they're glowing like that. He's master in hand-to-hand combat. He's pretty much a pirate, but way powerful. Way powerful. And yeah, he's a force. Again, he's depicted as Aquaman's archenemy. Most of the time, he's really an archenemy of Aquaman. Let's just talk about the villainous things he's done. I mean, Black Manta is very villainous in the comics. Very, very villainous. I mean, there's times where he would, I don't even know, he killed Aquaman's son one time. He's just practically killed many innocents. He tries to destroy Atlantis most of the time. And he pretty much, when he's a pirate, he usually captures ships. But more so, he's kind of taking a dive from that. He's more so trying just for Atlantis. I mean, he's not really doing too much in terms of pirating a lot these days, but he's more so arch enemy of Aquaman. That's what I would call him, really. Uh, and again, he's very villainous, but he's villainous in a way where it's like you kind of understand why he's acting like this. I mean, if somebody killed somebody else's father, and they vow for revenge. You're of course going to want to say kill them or whatever, beat them up. I don't know. what your train of thought is. But in this case, it's he wants to kill him. So it's like, why hasn't Aquaman died? Or you kind of understand why he's coming from. I mean, obviously, stuff he's done is unforgivable. It's pretty insane what he's done. But you're also like, I understand kind of, because Aquaman killed loved ones, so you kind of understand why. But at the same time, it's just like he kind of being kind of ruthless. But I mean, he seemed like he was pretty close with his father at the time, so there's that, of course. Uh, yeah, and we're going off the basis of that origin story. I forgot to say that too. So yeah. Uh, and also, you never. And the new 52 Aquaman sets a good example as well, especially with Black Manta, because if you haven't read it in the comic book, pretty much Aquaman and Black Manta fight again, and they fight at like some embassy for Atlantis. They fight each other. Black Manta actually almost killed Aquaman. He was about to kill him. He could have damn well killed him, but Aquaman was like, "Why do this?" Because it makes no sense for him to just murder more people for his father, which would make no change to that whatsoever. So then Black Manta actually spares him, so he has a bit of decency in that fact, but most of the time he's trying to kill Aquaman, so I mean, there's different stuff. And in that comic book, he ends up getting recruited to something else. But I mean, he has a bit of decency. He's very similar to, say, Deathstroke, for example, where they do some pretty messed up things, but at the same time, it's like they have their reasons, kind of, slash, they have some decency at certain times. I mean, it's not like they're anti heroes, they're more villainous, but at the same time, you kind of understand why. Uh, Another thing too is with his son Jackson Hyde. He actually becomes Aqualad in the comics, so there's that as well, and that kind of plays a factor too. I mean, he just joins his enemy, so I thought that was a little bit strange as well. I mean, Black Manta definitely has a lot of reasons, and I mean, most of the time he's mainly attacking Atlantis. He's not so much trying to destroy the world. I mean, yeah, he joins the Injustice League and all these different Legion of Doom and all that, but most of the time it's to fight Aquaman, and you can see that purely in him. He literally, his sole purpose is to fight Aquaman and try and conquer Atlantis and destroy it. That's really his sole purpose. In terms of media representation, uh, I really actually like the way that the Aquaman movie was going around with Black Manta. I think he's definitely going to be in the brewing to be a really good character. Personally, he's one of my favorite villains. He's probably a top 10 personally. I really enjoy his character. For those reasons, I think he just looks cool too. He's pretty cool. I mean, really enjoyable. Just a really enjoyable character all around. And anyways, so yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys want, viewers, you can leave a comment in the comment section down below, pretty much giving me any suggestions of characters you guys want me to see and go into character analysis with or talk about on the channel, on the series, I guess. Try to make them as much as you could say character analysis as you can. Actually, there's like no. You can pretty much put whoever you want. You can even put Superman. I'll probably find some way to talk about him in character analysis. Because actually, there is some stuff you could talk about, maybe. But anyways, thanks for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.